good afternoon, Trinidad and the beautiful Tobago. What's up? Well, it's weekend, it's Saturday, and you know how we do it on a weekend. You know how we do it on a Saturday. It's just about 15 minutes after the hour of 12 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say good afternoon to the rest of the world as well. We are streaming live on Facebook, Iwer TV on Iwer TV on YouTube, and Street 919 FM on Facebook. What's going on with me today? The man Heavy Duty is here as well, as you can see on our screen. Heavy Duty is in studio with us, and he huts your head every single Saturday. What's up, Heavy?
Good afternoon to you, TC. Good afternoon to you, the listeners of the Street 919 FM. Good afternoon to those of you locked on the World Wide Web, those of you on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome to the Week in Review. A lot of things again this week.
A lot of things already?
Wow.
Serious?
Wow. Trinidad is like a series.
Is that
on Netflix?
Wow. Well, you have to keep me updated because I like an Audi loop.
You Audi loop?
Yeah, like an Audi loop.
You know what happened this week episode? This week episode in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, I want to hear this week episode.
Well, with a start.
So it's so much?
It's plenty.
Nah, Heavy.
Yep.
You're coming here to make up things now.
Nope. It so happened that about 19 people were sent home and their contracts were terminated that work in a TTPS, that was on contract workers in TTPS that were hired by the former commissioner, Gary Griffith.
And they were sent home.
And they were sent home. And, 19 people, contracts were terminated, and I think it's 3 or 4, I can't remember the exact number, forgive me.
Was the contract up?
No, the 3 or 4 contract up and was renewed.
Right.
And the next 19 contracts were terminated.
Because?
Before. No proper reasoning, but...
No reasoning in the season?
No reasoning in the season, but they got hired from former commissioner Gary Griffith had hired these people under contract.
Right.
And it's like they're trying to get rid of... Well, this is not what they say, but this is what the ground saying.
Anybody who were contracted under the former commissioner.
Yeah, contracts were terminated. Forthwith.
Yep. Just like that?
Yep. The problem is, right? Nobody know the reasons why. Right? Even the people who contracts were terminated don't know why the contracts were terminated. Secondly, right?
Let me sit down properly to hear this.
The person who was assigned to terminate them, they don't know if he have that power to terminate them. Right?
But if he was assigned to terminate them, obviously he would have the power.
No.
I'm just speaking off at the top of my head, remember?
He is the deputy commissioner of police.
Yeah, but then... Yeah.
Hold up. You remember at that time, Anthony Comona said there's powers he have and powers he don't have as the president?
Right.
We have no commissioner of police right now in Trinidad and Tobago. No acting commissioner of police, right? Which is supposed to be the line of, right?
Yeah, chain of command.
And then we have the police service commission, who hires the police commissioner and all of that, right?
Do we have a police service commission, yeah?
No, we still don't have a police service commission. We still don't have a police commissioner. We still don't have an acting police commissioner. So the next man in the lineup is the deputy police commissioner. Right? Now, we don't know what powers do we have. However, the finance minister...
Come back here this week again.
No, we don't know what powers he has. But apparently...
We have to go and educate yourself.
Hello. I go and based on the news. You understand? What the news say? I just go based on the news.
What powers the man have?
I read them based on the news article that was said. The news article doesn't say what power he had.
Last week...
I don't have to go and find out that none of my business, because I just come to get the week in review. I put in what the newspaper say. I say what the newspaper say. Good. This has nothing to do with me. This has to do with the newspaper. You want to ask the newspaper to do the research?
All I'm saying
Good.
to you, Heavy, is...
But I just say what the paper
All right,
say, brother.
Go ahead now.
Where the hell is this?
Go ahead.
So, the finance minister gave him, put him in charge of the finance or the financial aspect of the TTPS.
Put who in charge of
The
it?
deputy commissioner of police.
He's now in charge of the
He's
finance.
now in charge of the finances of the TTPS. And
So the finance
minister
could do that? He could do that? I'm just asking.
I go based on the article that was put in the newspapers and what was said in the news. Right? Nobody gonna attack me here today for what I didn't say and what I believe. Okay? What is said in the news is that the finance minister appoint the deputy commissioner as the head of finance in TTPS.
But does he have the authority to do that? I'm just asking.
I don't know. Right? Good. Second thing, right, is that he decided, no, well, I don't know if he decided or if he was told.
Right.
Because we don't have that information.
So just terminate people.
Terminate people, right. The problem with this termination thing, right? They said people were working upwards of something like 40,000 a month plus perks.
40,000 a month to the people who get the
who get contract men were looking for 26,000 and thing.
Contracted men?
No, to be to be honest, to
fire
be
them.
no, to be
terminate the contract. Come on, we gotta save some money, man. 20-something thousand plus perks.
Plus perks. Some of them was getting 40,000 and thing. It's
Gary never hired me.
No.
Right, go ahead.
These people that were hired was like
advisors,
tech analysts and things to do in tech part of the committee to do all the technical.
Right.
Men who qualify.
Right.
You understand? There's them doing who trying to
break into iPhone.
Them put up, set up them drones to fly in the sky and see them all over the place and the men real techie. Right. So when men who work in Google and thing go higher.
Don't call Google name now.
No, Google the company. Google the company computer.
Yes.
Okay, right. That was I'm talking about Microsoft and all these people. Right, good. So these people were analysts, and some of them were IT managers, and who was controlling whole department and things.
I mean, the police service is now doing cyber crime.
And
things. So
right, computer men.
You need people who is
right. So I know Gary wanted to be technical and everything, so he wanted to upgrade the police service, so he hired people who could do the work. Right. So how these people were now terminated. Here is the thing is about it. They have up until 2022. Some of them the contracts ended in 2022. TC. Yeah, some of them contracts ended in 2022, which is about a couple months from now.
Yeah, just now.
This ended contract now, and guess what?
You have to pay them.
You have to pay them off.
Yeah, but that's obvious. You have to pay them until the ending of their tenure. That's obvious.
Not exactly. No.
You mean?
No.
If the contract is ending in
February,
March,
we have to go into laws of contractual arrangement and why it's supposed to be terminated.
Right.
You understand?
I hope you know what I'm saying here now.
Now we have to go into the contractual arrangement. Now we don't know what the contract entail.
Right.
So different people get different contracts, whereby
and
if this contract is to be terminated, therefore the X or Y or Z, whatever. We don't have those details. However, taxpayers dollars now have to pay off these people.
But you don't know if they have to pay them off.
So you go in a contract and they get terminated anytime?
No, I'm saying if some contracts will just say if you need me to leave before, just pay me off for the rest of my time. If I have 5 months again from a contract, just pay me off, and you can go your road, I can go mine.
I have some contracts saying if the contract should be terminated, we have to triple my payment.
At 10%, at 20% of the contractual arrangement, 30%. Yeah, it have that. Again.
So we don't know. So we leave it as that. But my thing is, then why just leave them let them finish work out the 10 years? You said that man who man paying him off? You say getting paid?
They're saying here on the live that the state have to pay them more than the termination.
Right?
But somebody else is saying, Heavy, as usual, you came here
That person just want to pick on me. And unprepared what?
The DCP has he has the power to fire at will.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? And not at fire at will. He can't fire at will.
Well, that's what they're saying.
No, that person have misinformation. He can't fire at will.
That's what the person's saying.
Anyway, moving along.
Right.
That one part of the weekend review.
Good afternoon to Tobago. Tobago is in the building. So
right.
Say good afternoon to Tobago.
We have speaking about Tobago, you about the golf cart fiasco?
Hey, but
I'll tell you this is that.
They're blowing this thing out of proportion.
I'll tell you this is that. You was there? You was in the golf cart?
First I hear is a stick hit the woman one of the golf club. I know I'm being realistic here. First
so
I'm
that you place.
Is a golf stick that flew out his hand and hit the woman. He didn't know. Then they're saying that she bounced to get bounced down
by the golf cart.
By the golf cart. But if she had got bounced down by the golf cart, he must have known. He didn't know anything about the entire situation. So maybe it could be the stick and it flew out his hand. And
were you there, TC? They don't know. The woman gave a whole story on news.
But what did she say in detail? She said that she felt something, a sudden boop. You laughing? No, I want the details of it. Yeah.
You know what? This story too funny. The amount of means I see and this is I'm laughing at though. It's the amount of means by man do all
what the woman said.
There was a whole news article. I want to play the video because I don't want to quote to the woman said.
You want to play the video?
You can't play the video. How is play a video? Yeah.
Yes, you could play the video.
You must play the video.
You would have to send it to the
I want to because I don't want nobody say I say. I want to play the video. The woman did the interview and said what happened to her. And guess
How
what?
long is the video?
Guess what happened to the woman after that? That's all.
What happened to her? She missing?
She went in the hospital. Right? She fully sweetie up. But when she hit the hospital, she have COVID.
No, she fully sweetie down. I heard that
after she got bounced down, she ended up in the hospital.
It's a wrong test. No, they're laughing. Is that wrong? No, they mixed up.
Yeah. Oh, you know that? This
have you had to make sense of these things? You come here today?
No, it's the situation I'm laughing.
No, but you came here to laugh.
Okay.
This program is a joke.
No, it's not a joke. This actually, this thing is really funny. To be, it's like it's like the Hangover movie. Ever watch the Hangover movie? Like the Hangover comedy.
You saw that as a with name as well. You saw no, but what I'm saying is heavy. Files do get mixed up.
Files get mixed up in your hotel.
Sometimes files get mixed up.
Okay.
So maybe, I'm just saying because you can't be fully sweetie down and then bam, you're going to the hospital with a toothache. Or you're going to the hospital because somebody bonks you.
With a golf cart?
Huh?
With a golf cart?
It's
alleged. I want to say that alleged, but I want to play the video. Let me people see the video.
Yes, find it.
Find the video.
Send it on WhatsApp. Send it on the WhatsApp.
Because I don't want to be able to say I say.
We will give them we'll let them hear the yes.
So that we can play it on the WhatsApp and they will hear exactly the interview the woman gave about what happened. And then obviously the Prime Minister had made a statement to the press.
Stating what?
Stating otherwise.
That he didn't actually.
The woman, they were
the woman walking away.
In front of the golf cart, and while they were fixing something, the golf cart kind of jerked forward and it was something with the golf cart.
He was fixing the golf cart?
No, something with the golf cart was just jerked forward and ended up hitting
woman
by mistake. Yeah.
Or just a little shove, just a little choke she get on Trinidad trying to make it into a big scene.
No,
she playing for money.
Wow.
Yeah, she playing for money.
It's also alleged that particular lady, is that particular lady is the mother of one of his sons.
What?
Correct.
Heavy.
It's alleged.
All right.
Right?
I want. Could you find the video?
I'm looking for the video.
Do you have the video on?
Woman heard test COVID positive after being hit by PM's golf cart. I want to make sure it's the right one.
Hey. Only hold on, heavy. Invite a friend to go up on YouTube right now. Invite a friend to go up on Facebook because Heavy has the video. He's going to play the video for you all.
Wait.
You understand? He's checking the video to make sure that it has no derogatory language. It has no obscene. He's making sure that the video, nobody dress a fly up. You understand? No.
All right, what is send it on?
Send it to the WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, okay.
Yeah, send it to the WhatsApp and I will get it.
Okay, hold on.
All right, send it to the WhatsApp. Let me see. Because... I'm seeing a video here also.
Somebody send
a video. I don't know.
Somebody send a video to the WhatsApp?
Yeah. Is it a brown skin lady in a black dress?
I think that's it.
Huh?
I think that's
it. Look like somebody done send the video already.
Don't play it.
Yeah, somebody done already send the video. He didn't leave any name, but they send the video.
All right. I sent one there too.
You sent one? Let me see. Is this you that real call here, boy?
You did that call here?
You that real call here, B?
Oh, me too.
I'm seeing your video. It looks like the video of the
Prime Minister.
Of the Prime Minister.
Talking here. Yeah.
All right, so that's your video.
Yeah.
You want me to play the other video first?
Yeah, play the other video first. So we have the woman said, then we go play.
This is the other video here. All right. And I am not sure if it is that video, but I will try and see that it is that video. Alright, so let me get it. Let me see if I can get it to open up.
And of course, we are on Facebook and on YouTube right here on the Street 919 FM. Where the video opening up? Okay. Alright.
See it already open up there, have it?
Yeah.
Alright. So let me just get it to...
Though is we've also been quietly exploring and inquiring about your own.
Nope, that's not the video.
Right. So then have you?
I know what they send. What they send it?
I don't.
Some church thing.
I don't know. Right. So that's not the video.
Yeah, let's just go back.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I did the wrong thing.
I know I did the wrong thing. Click off the whole screen.
Yeah, but I ain't nothing here. It will come back.
Okay.
Look at there. Alright. But do you want me to now play the video from you?
Yeah, play the video for me. Play the video for me.
Okay. This is you, huh?
Yeah.
So you want me to play this one?
Yeah, this one, yeah. Go ahead.
A woman sustained injuries to her ankle in an incident involving a golf cart in Tobago, in which Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley was behind the steering wheel. The incident occurred last Friday at the Magdalena Grand Golf Clubhouse in Lowlands. Our reporter Elizabeth Williams spoke with both the Prime Minister and the injured woman for this report.
The Prime Minister was sitting in the cart, in his cart, behind another cart. So I took 2 bottles of Gatorade to give it to the Prime Minister. And then on my way back, he probably put in the forward gear. The Prime Minister did put in the forward gear instead of the reverse gear at the time I was caught in between the 2 cars. And the car hit my legs, and then I fell flat on my chest and my tummy.
The injured woman, a senior Gulf Services coordinator, told TV6 what happened next. The Prime Minister, did he come out of his cart to render any assistance? Tell us what happened.
No, he did. The Prime Minister did not come out of the cart. Mr. Vinod, which is our general manager, and his security guard are the ones that took me up from the ground and placed me on a chair.
The woman said she later sought medical treatment at the Scarborough General Hospital.
I told him I'm going to the doctor. I got my things from my office. I got into my vehicle. and I drove myself to the hospital.
She said at hospital, she received a prescription for medication to be applied to her bruised ankle. She also requested an ultrasound.
Because I had a little cut on my ankle, but when I examined it was a bruise, but the blood came through my arm. I stopped him, and then I told him I had a very hard lash on my chest and my stomach, and I need to have an ultrasound done.
The woman told the TV6 she did not suffer any internal injuries and was given an x-ray on the right leg where the injury occurred. On Sunday, she said she woke up in pain. She later visited the Scarborough General Hospital again, and this time a PCR test was performed by healthcare personnel.
I saw a doctor, and I told her that I'm still getting pain in my chest and my tummy, and then I requested another ultrasound. She told me that I can do the ultrasound, but because of the symptoms, the high blood pressure, the tummy and the chest, she said she has given me a swab. So I did the swab, because I still have fully vaccinated and I having no symptoms or anything like that.
On Tuesday, she was notified by the hospital that she was COVID-19 positive.
When they called me today and tell me that my result came back positive because I was strange, and I'm on quarantine.
When contacted for comment, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley confirmed that an incident did occur. Dr. Rowley stated, "I was sitting in a golf cart which was parked behind another golf cart. This cart could not start and I was just sitting in it as the manager of Magdalena and staff were fussing with it and changing keys. In the meantime, a woman passed between the carts and came around by a non-starting cart to put Gatorade into my cart on the passenger side, because even though I was seated behind the wheel, she could not access me or the cart because the driver's side was blocked by a person who was reaching in to try and to start the cart." The Prime Minister continued, "Having delivered the Gatorade, the woman was making her way back between the two carts when the effort to get the correct key succeeded, but nobody knew that until the cart responded by moving because it's electric. The woman was shortcutting between the carts when mine finally responded by moving forward. I immediately stopped it by braking, but not before it came into contact with the woman crossing in front of my cart in between carts. Everybody was surprised. She fell, more like stumbled and fell. Everybody rushed to her. She got up and everybody inquired if she was okay. No cut, bruise or other harm other than the fall. I expressed my concern for her and apologized for the incident, which also had the hotel manager assisting and apologizing as she kept saying she was okay and was escorted away. This was 1:30 p.m. at the entrance to the clubhouse by the steps, and we were dealing with parked golf carts and one that moved unexpectedly. About an hour or so later, while I was playing golf, I heard from my lawyer that the woman was taken to the hospital, was checked out and cleared to go. So yes, there was an incident by the entrance of the clubhouse. Nobody was run over by a traveling golf cart as is being represented. Many persons were there and all witnessed the stumble and fall, and everyone was concerned and rushed to assist immediately. Once it was determined that all was well and that there was no expressed or visible injury, we all dispersed and proceeded with whatever followed. My crew proceeded out to the clubhouse to the golf course. We only proceeded to leave her with the manager and the staff after it was determined that she was okay. Dr. Rowley concluded, later on in the day, I was contacted by my lawyer who advised me of the incident and that the lady had been to the hospital and all was determined to be okay with her. Elizabeth Williams, TV6 News.
All right, Evie. So, you see, it was a simple incident, Evie.
TC,
Yes, Evie.
you just bought a properly well orchestrated press release. Okay.
So that's what you're trying to say. That is an orchestrated press release.
You know they have people they pay to do that, right?
Yeah, but
Okay,
I mean, heavy.
anyway, let's move on along. Moving along.
Heavy. All them must stop taking a mustard seed and putting it into
I never put that in Delhi, but I didn't make no means. The people. Anyway,
easy,
I just bring in everything to the table as the week goes along.
Yeah.
Right. What else? What something else? There's so much happened this week here. Oh yes. Now Trinidad and Tobago. This next piece of news is very heart-wrenching for me. It's really hurting my heart and my spirit right now, because I believe we didn't have to reach to this, and some way, somehow, something could have been put in place to at least comfort this blow. TC and the listening public, the cost of goods and services will now be quadruple between now and Christmas.
What?
I will repeat in case you was opening your fridge door and you didn't hear what I say.
I was opening my fridge door. What?
The cost of goods will now be quadruple between now and Christmas, because the cost to clear a 40-foot container has now moved from 4,000 US to 20,000 US.
You come here to sell dreams.
I come here to sell dreams? I come here to sell dreams, TC?
No, you come here to sell dreams. You come here that could never be real information. Where you get that? Show me which part I could go.
News.
Which part I could go and Google.
You really living on that or something? You just mean you loop at all?
That's not. Well, show me which part I could go and see that.
Go on any news channel. Let me go on. Oh gosh. Let me see if I get the article.
Yeah, because I can't understand which part you hear that.
That in the news, TC.
From 4,000 US to 20,000.
20,000 US not to clear a 40-foot container, and they're advising people that food prices and goods will be going up. Not only food prices, everything that is bringing in by a container to Trinidad and Tobago, there will be a shortage on some stuff, and some stuff will be very exuberant price going up. Right?
Wow.
And with that being said, Christmas is looking too nice for Trinidad and Tobago.
Christmas wasn't looking too nice.
And they say it's because of the global pandemic and the cost of shipping all across the world.
And there's nothing we could do.
There's nothing we could do about it.
Yeah, but we could grow food.
We never really push, and this is why we could have prevented this. Instead we are spending TP to hot potato with the agriculture system in Trinidad and Tobago. Passive put hot potato we are playing with the agriculture system. Governments come, governments go, have doomed our country. Now we're going to have shortage of food, and not only that, people wouldn't be able to buy certain food stuff. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, because
people, and not only that, people will be able to afford a lot of things: furniture, appliances, car parts, all these things. Everything that is coming into the country via container. Everything. When a man paid $20,000 a clear container, US.
Yeah, boy.
Wherever in that container had to go up.
Plus what he paid for it across.
Understand? Whatever it came from.
Yeah.
Right? So lines are open now. The lines are open now. 3420081, 3420081, 7711791. That's the WhatsApp number, 7711791, right? And 4665391.
Yeah, let's hear from Trinidad and Tobago, man. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
TC.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, TC.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Afternoon. Afternoon, buddy.
Go ahead and make a contribution. We're hearing you. He's reconnecting, so let's end this one and you can continue. We're looking out for your call, so you know you can call us You know the numbers. I saw Barataria was calling just now, and Barataria is back. Hi, good afternoon, Barataria.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, man.
I commend you this afternoon, my brother. Although we have difference of opinion, I commend you this afternoon on some stance you took there with the Prime Minister on the golf course. Because a man telling you somebody, you asking me and painting a picture like the Prime Minister bounce down the man. But anyhow, again, misinformation. So let me start. It is not $20,000 a clear container. Right, Mr. TT?
Yeah, tell me the real thing, because I tell you, Heavy come here to sell loot today. So tell me how much a clear the container.
It is not a clear. It is the cost to ship the container. That has nothing to do with Trinidad and Tobago. When you say clear, it make it look like the government of Trinidad and Tobago is charging the importer 20,000. No, my brother. The problem is that because of the pandemic, there's a shortage of containers around the world. So container come in Trinidad and we have the pandemic and the port in a problem. Container stays on the port. So in China, there's a supply and demand of containers. Because there's a supply and demand for containers and shipping, the cost of shipping has gone up. It has nothing to do with the government of Trinidad and Tobago. It is a global thing. If you notice, I forget what port in America. Look at what port I forget what port, but look at the American and you'll see there are ships that come today and offload by day after tomorrow. By Monday they're leaving. They have been spending 5 weeks sitting outside the port to be offloaded. 5 weeks. There's hundreds of ships outside the port of America. Right now, they ain't even have crackers in America. You have to tell your partner, not even crackers if you go in a supermarket shelf, they ain't even have biscuit in some of them. It's not that they're not making it, because of the problem of shipping. Let our man next day wake up now, please. Enjoy evening, my brother.
Yeah, man. Heavy.
What did I say wrong?
It is the cost of shipping.
What did I say wrong?
Not the cost of clearing a container.
Did I say clearing?
That's what he said.
He said, he putting words in your mouth. I never said that about clearing. He putting words in my mouth and saying why I didn't say. And that's what I can't take Barataria for. He like to make up your own thing and try to attack people and make up your own thing.
Heavy, we have a next caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Yes, sir. I listened to him.
Yeah, man.
That man make a statement just now when he was talking about the golf.
Yeah, you're sounding very soft, though.
Okay, he make a statement and he said to you, that was a carefully constructed news briefing. He know what he's saying. He know what he projecting. No man, Mr. Heavy, you must
what said? I hear me.
He said
that was a carefully constructed news.
Yeah.
Briefing or report from you, Elizabeth Williams. I am saying to you, Mr. Heavy, stop it. Stop that. Don't say that.
You can tell me what to say. This is your show?
Stop it.
Use Iwer?
Right?
Let me ask you a question. Are you really here? Like, you tell me how to run my show?
You believe all the news.
My brother, I entitle to my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you entitled to yours when you call here. You can't. I can't tell you how to talk and what to say, but you cannot tell me how to run my show. Okay? Go ahead. Continue and make your point, but don't be on me. Right?
Do you believe?
Good.
Do you believe that all the news that we get from the newspapers and the electronic media in Trinidad is credible?
We have so much things to talk about. You come and find out if the news coming in is credible or not, or whatever the case to be. That is not my job, and that is beyond my pay grade. I don't. Who the hell I see? I'm not arguing that. Or if stop coming here to talk crap for me this evening.
Everybody, people call to ask questions.
What question they come? They come to attack me. What statements I make? What I said, that is a properly well orchestrated press release.
But the man, so the man.
Isn't it not a press release?
Yeah, but is it well orchestrated?
Wait. Does not all governments, all prime ministers, all presidents have somebody that is right what they have to say to the press before they go, even speeches and all these things. You know that? Don't you know that?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much. So what did I say wrong?
God have it, but so the people have the right to question what you say.
No, but don't attack me. Where attacking me for? All I said is with the truth. Somebody's right that for them.
Wow, you're very aggressive today. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, Heavy. Yeah, big good that shit come off the radio.
Hey, hello. No, don't do that. Use a big man. That what you call to do?
Yeah. But now all of them don't listen to talk. What did I talk about today?
Nah. You real tear down yourself there, big man. You shouldn't do that at all. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, TC.
Yeah, man. What's
Good
up?
afternoon to my heavy partner. I did.
Yeah,
But
man.
I want to tell Heavy, is that jersey kind of looking UNC-ish? That's why you're getting how much now you're getting target. So you see that yellow black jersey I want in the studio? It's not what you're saying, no, Heavy. It's that bright jersey, that bright yellow.
Well, all right. All I want to make this about politics. Have we spoke politics for today?
No, the man just
Good.
my guy.
If you want to make this about politics, you can make this about politics. There we
Man
go.
just pulling your foot about your jersey, boy.
This is a Brazil jersey.
Yeah.
It can mark the Brazil.
Give the man his chance to make his contribution now.
Brazil,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn called it this up on a UNC jersey.
No, he never said that.
Heavy. Understand, Heavy. You're on the radio, it's your show. But don't let people carry you down that road.
Carry me down which road?
I your partner, I'm telling you.
Well, when they call it, it makes sense.
You're getting angry.
Yeah,
I'm not getting angry. I getting
I
angry.
just make a joke with you. And you want to go politics. I just make a joke with you.
Yeah,
But
the
what I
man make
want
a
to say,
joke with
right?
you heavy yesterday.
So you asked me just sorry if we making joke in this show. If this show is about joke, when I was laughing, right? You say this joke, this show is a serious show. Why are you laughing and making joke? You know, you tell Brooklyn no, it's good to make joke. Okay, let me make joke.
Aggressive on your show.
Yeah, you're
Let me make joke.
boy.
You have to let them talk heavy.
Wow,
And you, as you
that's
say,
a
Hold up. I had to let them talk. You lucky is TC behind there.
Yeah, Brooklyn,
Let them
man.
upset you heavy. But let me go ahead now.
Go ahead,
But I just
Brooklyn.
want to say that I heard Bataria say that we don't even have fix on the grocery shelf. I want to tell Bataria that in America we don't have no shortage of food stuff. I want to say that you are right about the ships and them outside and it's taking a while to come into offload and thing. But our grocery shelves is properly well stocked. We don't have problems and our grocery prices haven't really changed. So you know, when you're spreading your talk, you know, you want to say heavy spreading rumors, but you also spreading rumors when you talk about America and you're not here to see what's taking place. So stick to Trinidad, my partner, Bataria.
Okay.
And heavy, stop making them carry down that road, please, brother. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going for a break.
Remember these people trying to get you off the radio, you know, heavy. Remember that it's a plan.
That's okay.
All right.
All right,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Thanks, man. Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah, but Brooklyn makes sense. They heavy.
We have to go for a break.
Oh, heavy.
People, we call them back with your cause. Why are they making this show about me?
Because your jersey kind of yellowish.
Oh, well, shall I come with a red jersey? That's what you're trying to say.
Wow.
Anyway, we go for a break. We're going to be right back after the break.
Wow. I can't believe heavy.
We're going for a break, TC. You're still talking. You're still talking.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
The views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Every year for Christmas, I just drink me rum. All over the country, I just have me fun. But this Christmas season, I telling you flat, the woman don't tell me already. I ain't doing that. I can't drink on hungry belly.
I've eaten her food.
All the meat she prepare for me.
I've eaten her food.
She tell me not to hesitate.
I've eaten her food.
Lick up everything on the plate.
I've eaten her food. I've eaten her food. I've eaten her food.
Curry stew or saltfish.
I've eaten her food.
Baba danga danga dang dang.
I've eaten her food.
Baba danga danga dang dang.
I've eaten her food.
I want to stay sober, so I keep eating. When I drinking the liquor, strong wine and punching. Everything she put on the table, I eat till my belly swell. The ham and the pastel, I eat it as well. I can't hesitate.
I eat enough food.
Eat up everything on the plate.
I eat enough food. I eat enough food. I drink and I eat enough food.
Curry, stew or saltfish.
I eat enough food.
Musica. Eat them, boy. And you like the parade? Let it ting the boy. I can't drink for an hungry belly.
I eat enough food.
All the food she prepare for me.
I eat enough food.
She tell me not to hesitate.
I eat enough food.
Eat up everything on the plate.
I eat enough food. I eat enough food. I drink and I eat enough food. I eat enough food. I drink and I eat enough food.
Curry, stew or saltfish.
I eat enough food.
Baba danga danga danga.
I eat enough food.
Baba danga danga danga.
I eat enough food. I eat enough food. I eat enough food.
I can't drink for an hungry belly.
I eat enough food.
All the food she prepare for me.
I eat enough food.
She tell me not to hesitate.
I eat enough food.
Eat up everything on the plate.
I eat enough food.
I eat it. I eat it.
I eat enough food.
I eat it. I eat it.
I eat enough food.
Curry, stew or saltfish.
I eat enough food.
Baba danga danga danga.
I eat enough food.
Baba danga danga danga.
I eat enough food. I eat enough food. I eat enough food.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Greetings and blessing in the name of our wonderful Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia. And we would like to invite you to listen to the Final Hour broadcast every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning on the street 919 FM radio.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444.
Please be sure to tune in and prepare to be blessed.
My life, I lay it on the altar. Here's my life.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylist Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylist Furniture Limited. Stylist Furniture Limited. For the style in you.
Turn your lights down low
and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Hi, this is Nicole Huggins. Join me every Monday morning on the Street 919 FM from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. Let's talk about lifestyle diseases as affects you today and how we can improve your health with healthy solutions. Call Health and Well Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins at 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. See you there.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MC Duke, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So we are back. It's just about 2 minutes after the hour, 3 minutes after the hour, 1 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome back. If you're now joining us on Facebook, Street 919 FM on Facebook, and of course YouTube, my YouTubers. It is Iowa TV on YouTube. Link with us and line with us in studio until a little after 2, and then after that we take you to the musical side of things, all right? So we're back on the inside. I see my phone lines are going crazy. I will continue taking those phone calls. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, TC. I'm St. James here.
Yes, St. James. What's up?
Good program as usual. TC.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't matter the bashing anybody, you know. It's just when you have a topic like something of importance for the public, display public, I should say, and you have to do something and gain that information. Or let's see like bashing people. I ain't bashing anybody, you know. I just like because only fellas real.
Yeah, man.
You see? Only bring it across real.
Yeah, man.
But you only tell me I ain't bashing anybody because look, the man gave people wrong information. Half of my family is in America. All what he said is not true. And you don't have with facts. That is why I call that program.
Yeah,
and you don't know it's no politics thing. You are a balanced person for respect. You for that.
Yeah.
I follow every year. I love every year. Every real. People have a problem with that. So when you have a program with something of this kind of information to the public, and people listening, and people come in and gain these kind of things, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
It will throw you off, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let us keep it real, and I just be bashing over them.
All right,
you know
man.
Right, so let's stay up and keep it real. Look on listening.
Thanks, man. Thanks. St. James, much love and respect, St. James. Much love and respect. Much love and respect to St. James, man. Heavy? I see Tobago was really calling us a lot just now. So Tobago, you're invited to call us back now. Right? You can call us back as you. And let me see who I have a voice note here. Let me.
Yes, Brooklyn. You are wrong. Not all grocery shelves, and it's true. Not all grocery shelves have.
Play back the voice.
Just now, Tobago is now calling. I'll play back that voice note right after. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome, Tobago.
Hello, good afternoon, guys. Hi, TC and Evie.
Good afternoon.
What's up? Boy, like they come out for you today,
Evie, the woman talking to you, Evie.
I hear she.
I dare, you know me, I always humble.
Yeah, I find TC, I find heavy, real on his throne, boy.
Yeah,
he not cool like you at all, at all. Is what he eat this morning.
Yeah, he pepper.
Boy, he must have had a pepper doubles this morning.
Yeah, hot doubles the boy had this morning.
Yeah, pepper doubles. Well, here now heavy. I come to cool you down,
So tell us what's going on in Tobago now. Here all the bouncing down people across there.
Hey! I not talk that. Them just on politics. What we're doing passing behind the cart.
Well,
So let me ask you something, Evie. You crossing the road. And you go watch up and down before you cross the road. Even if you're passing between two vehicles, you go watch to see where you're going.
The vehicle jump start Tobago. What you trying to do with the vehicle jump start, man? That wasn't his fault or her fault.
Exactly. So if it drum start, I'm heavy.
Yeah, it was
TC.
fault,
I go be watching how I passing, but it's not to say nobody didn't come to she aid what she wants special treatment. She want the Prime Minister to come out and she Prince Charming and say, my dear, how are you doing? Oh gosh.
Even though I know it sounds to me on both ends like a mistake, I think what she was looking for is the Prime Minister being a little more concerned. Maybe I was not there, so I cannot speak for what I don't know, but it sounds to me like she wanted a little more the Prime Minister to be a little more passionate about the situation, not just going ahead after I get bombs down and go and play golf. Maybe I'm just saying from my point of view.
I'm heavy.
You know?
I'm TC.
Yeah.
I'm TC.
Yes,
Let me
honey.
be realistic.
Yeah.
Let me be realistic.
If somebody bunks you, and then you get up and you say, you dust off yourself and you say, you're okay, I okay, right? I mean, and they say, all right, later, and they go ahead about the business. Maybe you to yourself might say, although I say, okay, I was looking for you to be a little more passionate. Maybe I'm just being human here.
TC,
yes,
let me be realistic. I understand what you're saying. But if I have myself, somebody bunks me down,
right,
and people come and pick me up,
right,
and they ask me, are you okay? And I say, well, yeah, okay, well, you know what, at the point in time I didn't feel nothing.
Right.
And then
because it happens like that, yeah.
Okay, and they would have said, well, this is my number, wherever you go, to make sure everything all right, and call me and let me know, or give me your number, or we exchange number, or wherever.
Right.
But the thing is, she is working at at where they were staying.
Right.
It is easy for them to pick up the phone after she done thing and ask the manager of the place, the person that had the incident to it, are just trying to follow up on wherever.
Right.
But you have to go and broadcast news. Oh, come on, because we know.
Well, is the Prime Minister that bunks me now? What the world to know? Is the Prime Minister that bunks me? What the world to know? I personally think that she may have been saying to herself she was looking for a little more compassion.
Politics playing with this thing. Because if it was me, and not only saying, even though if it was Kamala Bissar, and all was in a cart and it bounced me and I was alright. And she bodyguards came to my rescue and I went to the hospital and I report to my manager. Well, manager, everything is above board. And you know, I might get a little pain. They give me 2 Panadol or whatever.
Right.
I reported it. You figure I going on broadcast that Kamala beside me since I bounce me down?
But how did it reach in the hands
man,
of the
it's
lawyer so
politics
fast?
being
That the
played
lawyer
here.
called.
Politics being played. And then you have this next one ball, them going on to represent. He done broke space. They already paid. Say don't have no money. Where you going and get the lawyers to represent she? She's in the union.
I think I share your sentiment today. I think there is some politics that is playing in that there.
It is politics being played because
I have no choice but to say that because
something
here
was
why.
real serious with the young lady.
Here
If
why.
something was real
You know,
serious
tell
with the
me,
young
okay.
lady, something would have been done about it.
You know, tell me, okay, so why didn't I call back my boss and say, well, I went to the hospital and they tell me, well, my shin swell a little bit, I had to get a little 5 days sick leave, whatever, and then the management of the hotel may have contacted the Prime Minister. How it reach in the lawyer hands so fast? Half an hour after the lawyer calling.
But
Something
I will
alright,
tell you,
something
I will
alright.
tell you, TC, all of that was done.
Yeah, something
All of that was done. Because remember, he was changed.
Yeah, he was
and
changed, yeah.
they would have keep in contact.
Well, maybe a little money. If the Prime Minister bumps me, I want us. I've been honest.
But if he offering the dust.
Not offering, I want us. I ain't waiting for him to offer.
No, it doesn't.
I want us.
No, if
Let me sit down and talk
listen
dust.
to me.
You
If
bumps
he's
me.
offering the dust, if he says to me through his liaison or whoever, well, here for all the grief and suffering, even though you're okay, I go still get a little some.
I go still get a
I
little
ain't stupid. I go
300,000.
refuse it. It's only a clown go refuse that, and me no damn
I want my
clown.
dust. I want my dust.
But politics is being paid played in this place, and then you have somebody just jumping out of the shoes. No, don't get me wrong, that's my boy. I see him every morning when I'm on the porch more, because the office does be there. We just have a little greetings, good morning and wherever. Sometimes you'll ask me how is my day. That is my boy.
All right.
My boy Jukes. That is my boy. Spy to what? But come on, we being realistic. If my boy Watson Juke pass and bounce me,
you want us
to put it out on the news and say I'm watching Juke, but I might tell my friends and family. Well, I was passing by the mall and watching Juke bounce me and I kind of fall along and he bodyguard, because he had 2 bodyguards work with him, he bodyguard and then pick me up off of the floor and they asked me how I was going on web. I'm not going on broadcast that on Facebook.
No, I think Tobago, we have a lot of callers, so you'll have to call back, all right?
Yes, well, I was now going to say anyways, you are enjoying the program, but Heavy, you pat down, you take it down, drink some water.
Yeah, drink
all
some
right,
water.
guys, I look
All
on
right,
and
guys.
listen.
Yeah. Heavy, I think politics really playing in this one. Now I want to play this voice note before I do anything else. Let me see if I can play this voice note. Right?
Yes, Brooklyn. You are wrong. Not all grocery shelves, and it's true. Not all grocery shelves have food stuff on it. Not all groceries have food stuff on it. Come on, man, Brooklyn, and all. Stop lying. It is truth. It is facts. I am telling you, it is facts. You are all just propaganda, making propaganda and lying too. Come on, so you can't tell a liar. You can't even tell when you're lying till you're telling the truth. Come on, man, Brooklyn. It is truth. It don't have grocery stuff on certain shelves in certain groceries in America. Get the facts. Get the facts. Say in your grocery where you located, it have groceries. Say that. But come on. And Heavy, you had to take it down too. Sometimes you've been unfair to the people, and they bring up this story. They bring up this line with the government. It's to make bacchanal and to make people come out, jump out themselves and start to come in, because that's what you're about. They will jump out themselves once they hear this time.
I want to be honest to my friend Heavy. I don't think he's out to make any bacchanal or anything like that. I think he's just, he has an opinion and he has his right to his own opinion. All I'm saying, in my opinion, if I got bounced from the PM, right, I would have looking for a little small dust, right? That is just me. On top of that, I think from what I'm hearing and from the what I heard in the press release from the woman and from the PM, some politics playing there. You know, yeah, I believe so. You know, I believe some kind of political game is playing there. Because I mean, if I get bounced down, I would then call my authorities, and if I go to the hospital, but at the end, on another side of it, I would have been looking for the Prime Minister to do a little more than just, you okay, and then go ahead playing golf. You know? That's just my side of the story. Alright? Let me hear from the man who always defends the premium. Bataria.
For the PM in the morning, die in the morning. I defend the rights of the citizens of Trinidad.
Oh, you defend the PNM.
No, well,
all right, go ahead. Let's not make that an issue.
There are times, yes, because I'm a PNM, so there are times I do.
All the time. All the time.
That's your opinion, but I didn't call for that.
Right, let's go.
Right. I called, as I said, to correct Brooklyn again. And I heard the texter with the voice note just now did that. Brooklyn, I told Brooklyn some time ago he lives in a basement. And if you come out of your basement a little more frequently, you would realize what is going on in the country that you visit. Or, if you have a phone, but you have to get a new model phone, you could have a look at RTTV, and then you would realize that some of the and I hear what I said, some of the supermarket, but I'm not can even go in there. I thought we have a thing in Trinidad and Tobago that we feed children that go to school, right? We call it the school feeding program, right? Mm-hmm. America also has the same school feeding program. And because of shortage of containers and truck drivers, you know, the school feeding program, depends on what state, might not happen.
Brooklyn, I want to ask one question.
I'm not Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, Bartaria. I want to ask one question. Mm-hmm. You said in your first call here that there's a shortage of containers, right?
Yes.
Right. And you call back and I'm hearing you saying again there's a shortage of containers.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, right before this pandemic, we didn't have a shortage of containers.
No, sir.
How all of a sudden we have this massive shortage of containers? I'm asking this because I am here to learn as well, right?
Let me explain to you.
Did some of the containers rotten down between the time of the pandemic?
No, sir. Could I explain to you, sir?
Go ahead.
And I did in the initial stages. And Brooklyn also outlined to you part of what I am saying because he come to defend the biscuit part.
Right.
Brooklyn also outlined to you that there are ships outside certain ports, the two largest ports in America, as I explained to you, where a ship would take 3 days to offload 200 containers, is now taking 5 weeks. So that container would have been offloaded, go back to China, or go back to Europe, or go back to England and load in 1 week, and probably reach Trinidad in the next 3. It is still on a ship, waiting to be offloaded in America and waiting to be delivered to wherever it has to go, then to be offloaded, and hopefully to be loaded on another ship to go back to be reloaded.
All right, so it's because of the backlog.
That's correct. Because, and the backlog is caused by what, sir? If you understand what I'm saying. You know what caused the backlog?
I'm listening.
Backlog is caused because of the pandemic.
Right.
Lack of people to fill these positions. You know what FedEx is doing now? You know what FedEx, right? FedEx is the company that delivers packages around the world.
Yeah.
FedEx has now taken trucks. You see autonomous cars, right? There are autonomous trucks that FedEx loads. They're not driving around America fully yet. They're going from one state to another state. They have a driver or 2 men sit down inside the cab just for emergency. In the next year, by the end of the year next year, they will be fully autonomized where there will be no drivers. The trucks will be moving by themselves. Program them and tell them where they have to go, and Mr. Truck go in. You understand that, my brothers?
I'm listening to you.
I will engage you all when another gentleman. You and I have difference of opinion, but you're a fella willing to learn. And you're very open.
You can't drag me down that road.
Yes, I
me
will.
And you are only friends. Me and you are only friends when I am against something.
Well, right, so that is why I commend you for today.
But you see, the thing is,
that's why we have difference of opinion. We don't always agree.
The nice thing about it, Bartaria, is I'm an independent thinker. So
That's what I said to you just now. So I commend you on your stance you took today. Because you seem to be very objective.
And then tomorrow you'll call me.
Well, tomorrow if you decide to hit the PNM and I find what you're saying is wrong, I'm going to hit you tomorrow. We have to be Ghanaians.
All right.
That is what we call a democracy. That is why Kamala went to the parliament and teared up the thing and wanted to take out my president. What do you think about that, sir? What do you think about the opposition leader? What transpired in the press? Well, you all had that conversation last week.
Yes, we had that conversation.
And what do you think about them trying to take the speaker to court? Did you think the speaker did anything wrong? Because after hearing Heavy last week, he understood what took place. So then the speaker was not wrong for what she did. So why is the opposition is now taking the speaker to court?
They have their right to take whoever they want to court. As if they would win.
You know what that does to us? The same thing what is happening to the containers. So the ministry who go in the parliament tomorrow or next week to fix your road in your community will have to deal with that.
When that going bad, don't do me that. You see, we'd have been going good. We'd have been going good. All of a sudden, you're telling me about the ministry that's going to fix. So it's only when Kamala and them put them in court that they decide to fix the road.
Listen to what I am saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because of what the opposition is taking the speaker to court.
Yeah.
If the minister I'm not saying that he's going to.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's ready to work on transport, he's ready to fix some road.
Forget work on transport. Let me deal with the Minister of Health.
Let me deal with the Minister of Agriculture.
Let me deal with the Minister. Understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what minister.
Yeah.
The point I'm making to you is that if whatever minister is going on Monday morning to do something in the parliament to benefit the citizens, because of the action of the opposition, which set us back. So we'd end up in this position of the containers, if you understand my logic, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Enjoy the evening, my brother, and the best for the weekend. I won't call back again. I will listen.
You could call, man. You could call. We enjoy
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, man. All of a sudden, because it going to court now, they're ready to see what the people business. Oh, Lord, bad Heavy, you start to laugh again.
Oh, God. I have to laugh.
Leave you laugh, eh?
Leave me laugh now, please.
Leave you laugh. Hi, good afternoon. Well,
morning, good afternoon, Heavy.
Yes, darling, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, PC.
Hey, mommy. Wait, long way from mommy.
All right. Not because the people are protesting their thing. You know, Heavy, we don't have it wrong. We don't understand. People working their work. People working work day.
Yes.
Them supposed to fix the little road, the little patchy little road.
Yes.
But all of going to work 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, all of done work. So all look at get some little pitch and fix the road. The minister don't have to come and tell you all you do that. All you doing that, all you working on the road.
Yes, mommy.
I just can't understand.
Yes, mommy.
Yes, I don't understand. All you walking on the road. All you getting too little money, you know. All you getting big money more than C-Pepper and URP. All you getting more money. So all you doing all the money, and all you getting pay when the port that come. And all you can fix a little road, have a patch. Why all you not do something like that?
Wait now. Mommy, what the people fix the road?
But yes.
Well, yeah, but they be doing it too. They want to fix the road, Heavy.
The people had to fix the road?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure that what she's saying.
Watch me, Heavy and TC.
Yes, mommy.
Like the minister to work like if you have big, if you paving a road, a whole road, the minister, but then little what all that thing.
Mommy.
Yes.
If the people had to fix the road, then what we hiring the minister for?
So what the minister come
well, he the minister. He the minister.
So then what we getting paid to do?
To make
well,
sure that they get finances for the people
so you don't know nothing, but he's heavy. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing.
Wow. Okay, mommy. I understand.
I'm talking to you.
No.
You doing nothing.
So the people who working have to put the money.
Let me tell you something. Then you must not have no minister do nothing.
No, I just asking. I'm asking.
Yes, ask me.
No, I just asking. No, I just asking if the people and them who walking on the road With all the whole and thing.
No, she's not speaking about the people who's walking. She said the people
Walking,
who's working.
Who working?
Oh,
Who working?
Right, the workers.
They work, yes.
Yes. The people who's going to work 7 o'clock and by 9 o'clock they're done work.
Okay.
Mommy's speaking about the people who's going to work 7 o'clock and by 9 o'clock they want to finish work. Stay and fix the road.
They could do this little thing, parking the road and saying, look, I see this big, I don't know how this thing gets so big on the road. Some important thing, so big.
Daddy, hold that heavy went down in.
Heavy?
My whole car going a holding tongue.
You living wrong there and you mean that's where you get the self-hit?
Yes.
I would have beat you heavy.
Yeah.
I would have beat you. Yes, I would have given some licks. I would have given some licks.
I'll take your licks. I'll take your licks. I'll take your licks, mommy.
Yes, man. Have a pleasant dinner.
All right, you too.
All right.
Yes, bye-bye.
I'm ready. I thought mommy was talking, and that's what she say now.
Mommy said the people.
I thought she said that walking on the road. I want to know. Walking on the road.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, TC and Heavy.
Good afternoon.
Look, on my street where I live, I'm not saying that the people should fix road. The street sign is years that street sign fall down. And I know which person, but I pay a guy, he charge me X dollars to make it, and I make him put back up the sign. And it's not all time we depend on the government to do things for me. Sometimes it has little things that we could do for ourselves too. You understand? I saying that.
Mommy, I think, darling.
Yes, darling.
I know he's not a rich person.
Yes.
The transmission in my car going, you can't help me out with that.
You see?
No, you laughing heavy. I see.
You see, what I trying?
Darling, I'm not waiting for the government or anybody else to give me anything, but if you could help me, like, thing with it, it's going to be good.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand what
it
you're saying. Sometimes we can get up and
minor thing. I'm not saying this is below a whole road. You understand? But it's a minor thing.
Right.
That could happen in our area or in the area where I live in, and we can assist in some small way.
Right.
Okay?
Nice.
Right. I ain't that rich to come and fix the car. Okay?
All right, darling.
Okay. Have a blessed day.
You too, as well. You too.
Wow.
Wow, what heavy.
Wow. So.
To tell Tobago is left and right, not up and down when you're crossing the road, Lord. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello, hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, Heavy and DC.
Yeah, man.
The last two callers, they understand the amount of potholes and critters that have in these roads. What they're talking about making people worker or whoever fix road or even the people living on the road fix the road. They really know the kind of critter where a car could fit in most of these places. Like Oropon, for instance, it's a whole the road to go in and go out is worse than them people understand them two people who talk all calling mommy they understand what them road is about.
that Oropon road there is very, very bad, to get into Oropon and get out of Oropon. I'm telling you,
tell me,
when I'm going up there to check Howie, I tell you it is and some big hole. How will they make it out of there?
Big, you need about 16 excavator.
No, serious, it's ridiculous. So
these people think there's a hole. The two people talk about they think it's a hole you need, and they know you need a roller and something to tamp it. That's why you're not getting this road holding up. Because all these old people, these two people who spoke to you, thinking you need rollers. The simplest little patch what you do, you need a roller, 10-ton roller to roll over it. That they may know the specification because they talk. They're only talking because they feel to talk. You understand? Same thing with Barataria. You feel to talk. You need specific equipment to do road fixing and patching before you put the pitch. The underlay has to be properly done. And no man on a street have a 10-ton roller. No man have a truck excavator. So they don't make them people carry you down that road. They're stupid. Okay, thanks.
I hope that Oropon road.
Thank you, caller.
I hope that Oropun Road gets fixed soon, though. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
TC,
Yeah.
don't take no more calls
Right.
because I want to say something here today.
Go ahead and say what you have to say. I know you have a lot.
Our problem in Trinidad and Tobago is that we don't know what the hell is good governance. Right?
Right.
Our idea of governance is what they tell us to believe.
We vote them in, and whatever they do, and if they feed the minority, they feed the minority, and whatever.
We basically is like little kindergarten children fighting to see who's the best teacher. Like we have a teacher in the morning, a teacher in the evening, we just keep fighting to see who's the best teacher. Up to now, this country called Trinidad and Tobago has been going down for the past 3 decades. We haven't been going up, and we have been going down. Government come, government go. We're going down. We're getting worse and worse. Right? Until other countries in the Caribbean, when we were the highlight and the number one America of the Caribbean, other countries in the Caribbean is actually going up higher than us, including Jamaica and including Guyana.
I was telling one of my brethren who, we do truck, we do truck music for Carnival, and I was telling him that Jamaica Carnival right now, right, is marketed more and is deemed gonna in time to come greater
than Trinidad and Tobago, right?
And he was saying, no, that could never be under the. If you're watching 5 years ago, Jamaica Carnival, Trinidad Carnival, and you watch it 2 years ago when we had our last carnival, right? And you watch Jamaica last carnival, and I'm not speaking numbers because I'm not speaking volume, because Jamaica is bigger than us, right? So I'm not speaking numbers, I'm not speaking volume. I'm watching the amount of numbers that used to go to Jamaica Carnival 10 years ago, and then the amount of people going to Jamaica.
You only speaking about Carnival. You need to understand, Jamaica have made, in 2019, just before the pandemic, Jamaica government have made over $7 billion by tourism alone.
By tourism,
right? And that's $7 billion that we never get. Right? We, Trinidad and Tobago, and I hate to preach doom and gloom, but I have to say them to be real, as St. James has said, he like we because we real, right? I'm not going to come here to talk about the opposition leader and what they do in parliament, because all that to me is wasting time.
Yeah.
We have so much issues to deal with in Trinidad and Tobago. I just listen sometimes and hear they only going back and forth, tit for tat, race talk, politics, jab for jab. That is not what this is about. I heard that guy called Bartaya say he's talking for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Who citizens? And you trying to tell them no, it's PNM be talking on behalf of. Yeah, I want to know what citizens be talking about.
You don't talk for the PNM citizens.
Oh, the PNM people? Okay, good.
PNM citizens.
Okay, thanks for clarifying.
No, I'm straight.
No.
He was only talk for the PNM citizens.
Let me tell you something. We need to get off this PNM UNC bandwagon. We need to unite as a people, right? And try to take this country back. You know what I'm saying here? We have to take the country back. Because we're going worse than Venezuela. Right now, we know we're heading worse than Venezuela. We've seen it in the food prices. We've seen it in the cost of living. We've seen it. People have. We've seen it in how much homeless people on the streets. We've seen it with people children not going to school, drop out of school. Next 10 years, all these thousands of children drop out of school and not go to school. What's going to happen to them? More crime, more criminal, more murders, more everything.
You know, I stopped the price on putty girls this morning. Right? And you know how much for 4 putty girls?
How much?
You wouldn't believe how much.
$10?
Heavy.
4 putty girls for $10?
No.
How much?
$15 for 4 putty
$15 for 4 putty girls. Almost $5 for one.
Thank you.
So the putty girl going up like price of apple now.
Me understand? And I telling you, I used to pay $1 for 4 putty girl or $1 for 5 putty girl at a time. I'm sure about that. In my lifetime, from paying, right, and I'm not an old man.
You never thought you would have lived to see that?
I never thought I would have moved from paying $1 for putty girl, right, a heap, to $15. I didn't buy that. I never thought that I moved from paying $1 for a bunch of chenet. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when boy, we used to go and rape people.
Chenet come and sell for $1. Yeah, and so we sell a bunch of chenet for $1.
Yeah, and you had to sell a big bunch.
A big bunch for $1, yeah.
A big bunch.
Mm-hmm.
To selling now, to passing for your children to get the experience of chenet. To paying $10 a bunch.
You understand? But this is what I'm trying to say. The reason why I'm so upset, because they want to talk about how I talking and how me and they want to base everything around me and what I saying. I am not the issue. You understand? So, because I say to myself, these people don't understand these things. Woman, I just say that in passing in the news, but that is not the issue.
Yeah.
The issue is Trinidad and Tobago is falling. We falling down economically. We going.
Yeah. And the
we
prices, and if we continue to say that, we cannot.
And the problem is they're making excuse to the government. The government supposed to manage the country with the resources that we have so that we could come out of these things. We're supposed to put things in place for raising our food prices and raising our goods and services, and this is what you're there for. You're not to come and make excuse, but because America and everybody else have food shortage, it's an old white thing. And then when Brooklyn Court to say, well, no, in America they still have groceries on the shelf and we're not going through that. And anyways, all the comment to bring down and none of them are living in America, you know, but they're calling to say that Brooklyn, and the woman and all who send the voices, we don't know if she live in America. She never see where she live in. She sound like she live in right up here there. You understand? But how she know what going on in Brooklyn?
A caller did call and say that the shelves in America is okay. Huh?
Right.
Besides
Brooklyn. Right? All I want you to do, TC, right? There's a person who was running a country that we had done as a dictator. Right? He's dead now.
Yeah.
Right? And I put a video on the WhatsApp. I want to play that video for me. And I want to play that video before we go for a break. So play that video for me and then we'll come back and take calls.
Alright. Let me see who it is heavy is speaking about. You all will have to give me a chance on the...
And I just want the record to show that country that guy was running was one of the poorest country in Africa. The most poorest country in Africa up until 1976. Play that video.
You sent it to the WhatsApp, you said?
To the WhatsApp, yeah. Look on the WhatsApp and you will see. Look under me and we'll see the video. Because I want people to understand.
Is it a female?
No, a female?
Yeah, I think it's a
No, it's not a female. Looking like a female, but not a female.
So, let me see if I can pull up this video that Heavy wants me to play.
Here. Because I want all to understand what is good governance. This notion that we have that the government is supposed to gain nothing and we're only looking for handout and do it for yourself and all that. See that narrative you've been brainwashed to believe? That is a farce. Play that.
Would you call this administration subservient?
You cannot go forward before you start raise the volume. So go back to this beginning. Yeah, right, good.
So let me switch across here.
So people on YouTube, you can see the video on YouTube, and if you listen to the video, you're going to hear the video, right? Because the narrative that has been, we like to compare ourselves to countries worse off than us and trying to compare ourselves to Africa.
An iconic president. Would you call his administration subservient, totalitarian, or dictatorial, as many have mixed feelings? Let's find out. 12 iconic things late President Gaddafi did. 1. He carried out the world's largest irrigation project known as the Great Man-Made River that gave about 72% of fresh water to irrigate Libya. 2. A portion of Libyan oil sales was credited directly to the bank accounts of all Libyan citizens for their well-being. 3. After birth, all nursing mothers will receive a sum of $5,000 for upkeep. 4. During his administration, Loans were given to all citizens at a 0% interest rate. 5. During Gaddafi's administration, electricity tariff was totally free. 6. All newlyweds in Libya received $50,000 to acquire a home and start up a new family. 7. For every acquisition of a car by a citizen, the government subsidized the payment with about 50% of the purchase. 8. If Libyans couldn't find the education or medical facilities they needed in Libya, the government would fund a trip abroad and pay a sum of $200 to $300 monthly for accommodation and car allowance. 9. Libya had no external debt and her reserves amounted to $150 billion globally, which is now all frozen. 10. If Libyans wanted to take up farming as a career, they receive farmland, they receive equipment, seed, livestock, all of this for free from the government. 11. If a Libyan was unable to get employment after graduation, the state would pay an average salary of the profession as if he or she were already employed. Interesting. 12. Education and medical treatment was all for free during Muammar Gaddafi's administration. Now, would you call his administration dictatorial? Simply because many don't have a clue about what he did. Ebo Peter is my name. If you want to get more interesting videos on truths about life, subscribe to this channel called Hear the Truth. Bye-bye.
Well, heavy. And as you man would say was
oh yeah. Well, the Western world label as a tyrant and went in there and say killing the people and bomb him up. Lord. You see, I just played that because a lot of people in the world don't know that, right? And one of the reasons why they had was to get rid of that is because that was showing up other countries that you can't be doing that. You have to keep these people on them at a certain level. We need to understand that this Twin Island Republic was the third richest country in the Western Hemisphere. The third. Right? GDP per capita. Right? Yet still, we don't have none of those perks. And when I tell people, right, there are countries in this world whereby whatever money that is made from the resources of the country, a percentage goes into the bank account of every single citizen just for them being born a citizen in the country. A percentage. Right? The rest has been there to run the country. It's simple. The money belongs to the people. It doesn't belong to the government. It doesn't belong to the politicians. It doesn't belong to whoever to do with the wish of families. How come we have a government with a budget and we telling people go and fix their own road and put up their own street sign and do this and build their own wall and all this kind of thing? What the money there for? What is there for? You understand? It's not their own. And when you talk about that, well, you're looking for handouts, you're only looking for that, and these people don't understand what is good governance. It's come like you're so accustomed being in a kind of slave mentality that when it get good things, it's like, well, I don't want it because you feel it's a hoax, you feel it's not real about it, right? I just played that video for people to see the kind of perks that the people who was living in Libya was getting under government who care about them. Continue. You can take calls now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you going, brother?
Hi, cool, my brother. What's up?
Well, we gotta take it easy, you know. You gotta take it easy, man. But, you know, I've been listening to you about Charia, Tobago, and all the rest of stuff. Harry, what we need, I already just spoke about good governance. I wonder, according to the mighty shadow, I would love to see the day when love will come to stay. You know, because the problem to me, that's to me, instead of, as you just said, studying the Kamla and the Rowley, when are we going to get conscious and start giving a fair day's work for a fair day's pay.
Correct.
In order to build this country, in order for us to be a better people, when are we going to say every home a garden instead of saying if the thing get harder, we go have more crime? We don't need to have more crime, we could have more garden. We could have more, become more creative and productive. Remember, young people as well could be listening to this program. And I think it starts with the radio stations, the kind of music we play. You see, there are good nation building songs. There are good nation building songs. The songs, music have a lot to do with, I would not say music only, but music have a lot to do with the molding and shaping of the mind of people. You know? And there is so much we can look at on the brighter side of this life. We know things is getting harder. I listened to Bar Carrier just now, and I love to hear that gentleman. He speaks sense, but we, in order, how are we going to fight this battle? We need to be more sincere, more God-fearing. You know, we need to start giving a fair day's hope for fair day's pay. Think about every home or garden. Stop wasting your time, because wasting your time is wasting your money. Involve yourself with the right friendships, the right books to read, the right shows to watch, the right places to go, and of course the right music to listen to. We could come out of this thing, but it's not like with reference of crime, the commissioner of police only to deal with crime. We the people, we parents, especially adults, I'm aware to say, stop taking up the young pawpaw and checking it, hoping that the pawpaw tree stop dropping pawpaw. Let we the adults set the right example. Look at how we dress, look at how we live, and then we will have a better younger generation to deal with this time, because this thing that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago is not only going on in Trinidad and Tobago, it's across the world. And if we don't develop ways to combat this situation, we will only end up like the cigarette man who got killed in Valencia day before yesterday. And we're going on in this kind of negative way. We need to look at the brighter side. And the brighter side is looking at the man in the mirror. What are we individually contributing to the well-being of growth and development in this country? Are we going to start with looking at the man in the mirror and every home a garden?
Kola.
Yes.
Yeah. As much as you want to look at the brighter side, and as much as you want to take every home a garden and thing, which is good ideas, you need to come down to reality, right? It's good to say we want to do this, and we want to go to agriculture, and we want to push positivity, and we want to do good to see all them things,
Listen to the right music.
And listen to the right music and just possibly.
All that starts not with just us,
No.
All that starts with, as Heavy said, good governance.
Good governance. Good governance.
You understand?
Right?
So we only looking to fix ourselves, and fix ourselves, and fix this and fix that, but we are not looking to fix the problem. That is how you're talking there. At the end of the day, we have a problem. The problem is governance.
Correct.
Right? I could fix myself and be the best citizen in Trinidad, but the governance has to be as good as myself.
Correct is right.
You talking about looking at the man in the mirror and looking at yourself, and you looking at yourself, I looking at myself, but we leaving the government to do whatever they want willy-nilly, and whoever government we put there, they're doing what they want willy-nilly, and are we not holding them
but what we can be better citizens.
Yeah, and then are we not holding them accountable
for what they're doing wrong?
Foolishness that they're doing, and I'm speaking about across the board. You see, that crap, I'm not taking that crap.
You see,
why do
I don't see that point you're making, but I do understand what you're saying, because government don't bother me, I think that
that is your problem right there.
Right there. Government have to start to bother you.
Yeah.
Because if government, because like you rich.
Yeah, you have to be rich.
Like you rich, government don't bother you rich. Nobody, but then the government have to bother you because at the end of the day, you have to go to the pumps and pay for gas. You have to go to the supermarket.
So when you drive your vehicle and go in a pothole and bust your tire, that's not bothering you.
Yes,
no, he's a good citizen. He's a good citizen. Look at the brighter side. It's only a tire. Look at the brighter side of it. It's only a tire.
So I want to go by the
caller. I had enough of you. No, I had enough of
you.
No, I
don't want to laugh because
I don't deal real heavy.
Gotta be real.
You can't tell me. Look at the brighter side when you just allow people to do as they please.
Yeah.
There's people that would then if we looking at the brighter side, when you go to dip your finger. Make sure when you dip in that finger, you dip it for the brighter side as well.
Yeah, correct.
And right now, it has no brighter side. Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, PC.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Henry, I want you to know that the pit lake, Lake Asphalt, I from them south, was rented out in 2013 by the previous government. Think about it and Google it and you know who rented it out. The pit lake was rented out, was leased in 2013 by the previous government.
Right. And why? Why do you think it was rented out?
I don't know. You check out everything. 2013.
Well, I will tell you why.
You will tell me why?
Yes, because other governments took loans from the government that particular government and had to pay it back. And in order to pay it back,
the Chinese government has built Cuba too. Do you know that? And we have paid that up to now. And this government had to pay it back. Do you know that?
We know how much loans have been taken from since before.
Do you know how much loans that this government had to pay back? That government said?
All the governments is the same government. It doesn't matter who government. All of them govern Trinidad and Tobago, and all of them make mistakes.
All of them bad govern.
Yes, all of them bad govern.
You calling to talk about sweetheart? Sweetheart, at the end of the day, all is bad governance.
That's all is bad governance.
But if
no single hand government is to be blamed, and that's all the problem. Only want to blame one government for everything.
All governance is bad governance. All governance is. It's not all you're saying that now. You listen. You're speaking with one ears.
That's correct.
You are listening with one ears. What I'm telling you is this.
That's all she want to say.
We are not even speaking about the pitch league in particular.
We're talking about everything.
Speaking about everything and bad governance across the board. Across the board, that's what it is.
They're so caught up.
But Heavy is saying so. Heavy doing so like he was the government is the only bad one. That's how Heavy getting on.
Let me do the maths.
Well,
let me do the maths.
In all fairness, we could only deal with what is in front of us, the government of today, because they are on their second tenure. We cannot start to go back to speak about
who was in 2010.
And if we're speaking about that, then before that government that was there for 5 years before, there was the present government be there before that as well.
Correct.
So if you want to go down that road, then we'll just be digging up
old graves. We'll just be digging up old graves.
We have to take a break. We have to take a break. I am sorry for cutting you off, caller. We'll be right back after this.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Hey, hey, Christmas is love, love, love. Oh, boy. Christmas is love. Oh, boy. We shall bring the love, love, love. Bring the love. Oh, boy. Last Christmas we didn't know what to do. It was like a one-sided truth, but then I get up and I realize and open my eyes to see man and God does that. Hey, so this Christmas on your behalf. Hey, it's only love, a handful of love, a teaspoon of love, a pot full of love, a buck full of love, a bottle of love, a cup full of love. Oh, oh, Christmas is love, a basket of love, a hamper of love, a bag full of love, a tin of love, a crate of love, a box full of love. somebody get your mad and you wanted to get on bad. There's all kind of thing you wanted to do, but that is not you. You see, time they say is the best teacher, and there will always be one answer, and that is love. Handful of love, a teaspoon of love, a pot full of love, a bucket of love, a bottle of love, cup full of love. Oh, oh, Christmas is love, basket of love, a hamper of love, a bag full of love, a tin of love, a cradle of love, a box full of love. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. We say love, 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 we say love for the Christmas. We say love, 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 we say love for the Christmas. Love for the children, love for the women, love for the men who taking care of them. Chorus, back the chorus. Everybody sing it's love for the Christmas. Last Christmas you didn't know what to do. You was like a one-sided shoe, but then you get up and you realize and open your eyes and say, man plan and God does nothing. So this Christmas on your behalf, it's only love, a handful of love, a teaspoon of love, a pot full of love, a bucket of love, a bottle of love, cup full of love. Christmas is love, a basket of love, a hamper of love, a bag full of love, a tin of love, a cradle of love, a box full of love. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love, L-O-V-E. Christmas is love.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families and honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
After all the talk during the week, don't switch off on the weekend and keep it on the street. It's classic soca and classic kaiso when you're liming with the live wire on Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. only on the street 919 FM. This Saturday, we wrap up Calypso History Month reviewing everything that we've done all month long in a special 3-hour program. From 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. this Saturday, live with the live wire right here on the street 919 FM, we review everything and throw the spotlight on the First Lady of Kaiso and Soca, Calypso Rose.
So give me two boom 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 in the soul. The bones are whole.
Come align with me, the live wire, this Saturday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to wrap up Calypso History Month.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando and 101 Crackdish Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited. For the style in you.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says, "The Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come." For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Hi, what's up TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT.
Salvation full and free. Salvation is for everybody.
Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yep, this is our third hour. It is 4 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, welcome back. We are still live on YouTube as well as Facebook. And I see the chat room is very active. So let me say good afternoon to all the people in the chat room. Have you done that bashing yet today?
No, I'm not saying the bashing. What I'm saying, what I signed for the last caller, right? You see, what they don't understand, some people so accustomed being sheep, they don't know how to be a wolf. They're just accustomed just being told what to do and just regurgitating and being blindsided. The problem with why a lot of people don't like me, right? Because they feel as a UNC, because I keep talking nation building and I keep talking for people and talking to do the right thing. So it come across to them like I bashing the government. So they feel they have to defend it. You understand? Because anytime you're talking something that will benefit people, right, and you're offended by that, it means to say that your government is doing something wrong. Once you are offended by what I saying, it means to say that your government is doing something wrong. Because I only come here to talk about nation building, right? And people getting what is just due for them, right? And if you have a problem with people getting what is just due to them, and nation building, then something is wrong with your government. Whichever government you support. You understand? And the next thing too, I don't like to put it for that who do the worst and who do the best and who this and that for that. Because if you really check it, and the how much years we independent from since the British have lived here, right? 50 years or 50 something years, I do no maths. We only had 5 years of NAR, 5 years under UNC under Pandey, and 5 years under People's Partnership under Kamla. Right. That is 15 years. 15 years. So you can't tell me everything went wrong in Trinidad and Tobago in 5 years or 15 years. Because and it wasn't 15 consecutive years. It was 5 years, then PNM again, then 5 years, and then PNM coming. Matter of fact, it was 30% before NAR coming in 1985. 1985, 86, you know? And then after that, we had PNM again. Then Pandey come and had a 10 year. Then we had PNM again. Then Kamran then come and have a 5 years. Then we have PNM up until this day.
Yeah.
So if you do the maths, the bulk of the ruling was under the PNM.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't like to play comparison.
So the bulk of the bills will be
under them. You understand? So you cannot just say
in 5 years no government wouldn't come and run up a big bill, and then after PNM, you know, because they were running the country from until NAR, when it had no, and the people who knows about the NAR.
Yeah,
NAR came and meet
problems.
Real problems.
Yeah.
Real problems. Station didn't have no vehicles.
Yeah, there's that. We had to go to the MIF and all kind of thing, the IMF and all of that.
Take back cola and this and that and a certain thing that was given that couldn't be given anymore.
And I was the one who introduced the VAT. Who introduced VAT? Yeah. So
because things was really bad.
And you know, since they introduced VAT, no government have taken it out.
Yeah, no, I.
Okay. So this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not playing who do what here. We talk about the pitch lake and all kind of things. For you to be talking, I'm thinking you're supposed to know how much we had, because we didn't just had pitch lake. This country was so blessed. We had oil, gas, pitch, cane, cocoa, agriculture, bitumen, right? And if you don't know what is bitumen is like sand and gravel and these things. We had rich earth. We could have dig up and quarry and get good soil. These bitumen is the thing we could go and sell.
Yeah.
You have to other countries. You understand where I'm coming from? We had it. We had everything here. Right? We wasn't supposed to be wanting. We not supposed to be rich to this. We used to lend country money. We used to lend Caribbean countries money. That countries in Caribbean sell when we. That's how much money we have. And we know. And the thing is, in those first 30 years after the Queen left here and was running, nobody really know how much money we had, because we didn't have no national budget. Think about it. Everything was run by the government. You understand? So I'm not here to play who do the worst or who to take for that and who they do this and who they do that, because if we go down that list, we will never done. Because every single government had the faults. Every single prime minister had the faults. Every single cabinet do crap. And every single one of them thief, I don't care who vexed with me, all thief.
All.
Right? Because our constitution is set up in a way for them to thief. Without getting no kind of lockup or work, without getting no kind of nothing. And nobody commented on my boy Pandey was in jail. Eh? You understand? Because up to now Pandey make no jail. He went in the station, went in jail and come back out. Where's that jail? Come on. Right?
But we have a lot of callers.
So I am here to talk about nation building, how we gonna move forward. And I am telling you, the two-party system is killing me. It's killing me. We need to get rid of all and start fresh, clean slate. Trinidad centered government.
Then people would say, they will not put somebody who don't know what they're doing there.
They will say that because they were trying to make excuses for the government. Because they don't all they know. You have to understand. I'm not here to talk to the sheep, so no. I'm here to talk to the wolves. You understand? Let me tell you something, TC. Right? Great minds think about ideas and talk about ideas. Average minds talk about events. And dumb minds talk about people, you know. Right? I want people who have ideas to tell me this evening. You understand? Who want to move Trinidad and Tobago forward? Because we're not going nowhere. We're doing the same thing over and over, especially different results. We vote this one in, we vote that one in. We vote this one in, we vote that one in. And we come on the radio and cuss and complain. We ain't get no water, we ain't get no road, the road bad, we ain't get no houses. How many years we ain't go get no house? How many years we will go cry for water? How many years we will cry for roads bad? How many years we will cry that we ain't getting hospital beds in hospital medicine? How many years we will cry that everything corrupt? You can't go license officer and get thing in one day. You have to go there, you have to do that. Okada grease and pay this one and pay that one to get everything done in the country. How many years you will complain about all them things? How much? Since we small, we going through that. It has to change.
Well, let's take some phone calls and hear about the changes. And again, well, he just hung up. He has something to tell you today, have you? Or maybe to tell me. But we'll find out. So we are opening the phone lines now. And here is Mr. Bartaria. Yes, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. I don't speak to you two.
Yeah.
I speak to the people, 1.4 million people, if they all have their radio on in Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
So let me give you guys a history lesson, please.
Yeah.
Because I used to get 5 cents to go to school.
Right.
And heavy, since I know myself, and I have way past 50, there has always been a budget. Right? Under Dr. Eric Williams, there has always been a budget. So again, you come to spread.
What was the budget? What was the budget in 1962?
Oh, you go ask me that? I can't remember that.
Where you was there 50 something years.
I said, hold on.
Okay. What was the budget in 1975?
You're ignorant. Why are you so ignorant?
Because you're coming to contradict me.
But
where facts? Where facts? What was the?
Why are you so ignorant?
No, what is the facts? Don't come back, but then retract that statement.
Brother, hold on, take your time.
Don't come to say that.
1.4 million people listening to you how you're singing.
There was no budget.
Heavy, don't let me describe you this afternoon. Let me speak to TC, please. I called to talk to TC.
Well, you get TC directly. You're calling to appease your sheepers and them. Cut you off. I don't want to hear you not talking about nation building. I don't want to hear about when you used to get 5 cents to go to school. Cut me off. TC cut off here. I working on the show. Cut you off. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. You understand? There was never always no budget. You might tell me what's happened.
Could we take our next call?
Go ahead. I not about these games, you know. I about the nation building. You call it a peace people to talk that. What budget it had?
Could we take our next call?
Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Well, I guess the person has nothing to say. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You know, I listen to all your program, but this evening, I took the call just to correct every single year, a budget is read out for the money being spent.
What was the budget in 1962?
Yeah?
What was the budget in 1962?
Well, that could be about $100 million,
You know for sure?
I'd say about $100 million.
100 million?
1975. It could have been about 700 million if you was showing you. In 1981, it started to reach billions. If you was showing you.
My brother,
every year, a budget is being read out in Trinidad and Tobago since you get in the I know about it.
Go back in history.
Let me finish and then you go.
You're only talking because you give him misinformation.
I ain't giving him misinformation.
I'll borrow money to gamble.
Well, you could gamble and you would lose. I'm telling you that.
Well, all right, but bring in facts. Where's the facts?
Well, all right. You hear what's going on? You hear what I'm saying? Let's see. I will bring some facts for you.
Right, bring the facts. You and Bartaya bring all the facts because I'm trying to sidetrack my show. I'm not talking about first, come down from there. Don't call, right, to pick out all I say. I told you that thing. I don't come to sidetrack the show. All I want to talk about now, there was a budget. How many things I said that you see? What are you talking about?
Well, in all fairness, if they know there was a budget,
so out of all I said, I want to look at find out there was a budget.
They just calling to
attack me.
To correct here.
Correct me. There's no correction if you have no facts. Bring facts.
But do you have facts that there was no budget?
You want me to tell you what was going on those times?
I'm just asking.
There was no budget.
Do you have facts on that?
You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you the story? You want me to tell you the history?
And
you want me to give you the history?
Asking for facts heavy.
Oh gosh, but I just yes, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, because I want to tell you, you're not telling me yes, tell you. Just say yes, tell you.
Well, tell me why you believe it have no.
Take that call. Take that call because I feel somebody with brains calling me now.
Hi, good afternoon. Hello. What's going on with this?
Because the conversation not even about budget. It's about nation building. I'm not going to let Barataria and that stupid caller sidetrack my whole show.
Hello, good afternoon. And don't call nobody stupid, please, Heavy. I don't know what's going on here. Well, I'm not hearing Barataria. I mean, Brooklyn.
I talk a whole set of thing about nation building. You understand? Them coming to talk about whether or not even had a budget. I'm not allowing them to sidetrack my show about a budget. They're trying to, and they have no proof.
Maybe a little hot-headed this afternoon, huh? Take your time now. Take it down now.
Yeah, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that.
So let me take the next call. Hi, good afternoon. I think it's something with this line.
Anyway, until we get the phone lines back up and running.
Well, we can take the call on this side. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, TC and Henry.
Yes, good afternoon.
You remember when Solo sang the song? Trinidad and Tobago was the Caribbean Godfather?
Yeah.
Right. They didn't lend them money. We used to give them money. Give all the Caribbean island money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is why Solo sing that we were the Caribbean Godfather. We should give them money. All the Caribbean islands. We should give them money. And I don't want to tell you how to control the show. At the same time, cool it down, please. Don't let them people carry your head up in the air. You understand? If have people will say things that you might like at the same time, but kind of cool it now. I don't want to control the show, eh?
Darling,
I have no authority to control.
You could come and make any contribution you want. Just to make a contribution about me.
No, darling.
Right? I am not the issue. You understand? I don't have no budget. I don't have no country. I don't have nothing to do. I just come in here to try to help people open the eyes. That's all.
All right, caller. Thank you so much.
Okay. Have a blessed evening.
You too, darling.
Just
I think I
save your money on your phone.
I think I sort out the phone lines on this side now.
We talking about country calling to talk about me?
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, I sorted it out. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Listen, since 1962, our government cannot run without a budget. Let's have you know that from a please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so you see both phone lines are working, so you all can call me back now on this line.
So all the callers are calling us to talk about budget.
Hi, good afternoon.
All right, we talking about budget. Talk about budget.
Buddy.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Heavy, good afternoon. Heavy.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon, buddy. Don't let your pressure go up, boy.
My pressure not going up. My pressure not going up, no. I just not standing for crap. You understand? And because I'm not standing for that, people find my pressure going up, and I'm not standing for it.
Let me tell you something. You see, anytime you start talking something that makes sense or that tickling the opposite sides on both sides of the divide, and it making sense, you will get opposition, partner. That is why they have the government and the opposition. We would always have people to oppose what you're saying. Even if it makes sense, they would oppose it and say it's not making sense.
Exactly.
Right? It's a fact. Right? Right now, what we're facing literally is across the board, all over the world. But at the end of the day, we still have to place the blame on governance. You know why?
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, the things that we had before, we don't have it now. And it's because the governments across the board, be that UNC or PNM, right? back then in Mr. Manning time, if we had listened to him where he was heading, we'd have seen things differently. So now, where Dr. Rowley now is in power, they blaming on that side and they blaming on the other side. But here what? We had to face facts. Across the board, both of them wrong, because you know why? They didn't take instructions from the layman. The layman meaning me and you.
Andy, you know what's the biggest problem in this whole situation here? Nepotism.
Well, finances.
Not even finances. It's in nepotism. You know what going on in Trinidad and Tobago right now? Why can't it function properly? But because we have a lot of
the economy heavy.
Not only that, from the inception, right? Right? It was about friends, family, and finances.
Well, it's still the same.
Correct.
It's still the same because watch me. We even pass laws to make the politicians come forward and say who financing the party.
Correct.
Right? And all we have is people just wearing shirt and tie, coming and brambling, right? And we're getting no satisfaction. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, yes, I understand the economy in shambles right now. But here what? The laws that they're passing, is it benefiting us?
Nope.
No. It benefiting the financiers, the 1%. Right? And the rest. It's not benefiting me, it's not benefiting the mechanic, it's not even benefiting the little child. Because here what we at the end of the day, we have children going to school, we still have to dig deep to find the money to send them to school. We still have to dig deep to face the groceries with the high prices, no matter they take off VAT on stuff. Right? We have to go through the suffering. Not them. Because why? They have wealth for the next generation and their generation and the next generation to come. So we as a black people had to stand up now and form we own wealth at the end of the day. Because you know what? We are the downfall for us, you know. We is we own downfall because you know why? We believe too much in politicians.
Correct.
We believe too much in them, and watch me. Politicians have us divided. Religion have us divided. That is why we would never stand up for something that is right.
Correct. Andy.
Right?
I want to ask
politicians don't be laughing at us, eh?
Andy, I want to ask you one question.
Yeah, but
do you know, you have any clue or idea how much money the country have?
No.
Thank you.
We don't.
The average Trinidadian don't know how much money the country have.
All we just know is what they say spending.
Correct.
But we don't see it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Right? Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Nice, I got you today. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm heavy. Don't let no. I mean, it's really person is concerned about here, right? So don't take it on seriously when they're telling you about thing, right? But I just wanted to. You was going around a very good road, and I want to extend what you're saying, right? I quite agree with you that what we are given, whatever we are given, is taxpayers' money, and the subsidiaries of the gas prices due to us by and the tax, their salaries, everything is governed. Our salaries, everything is governed by tax. So whatever we are given, it is our own, rightfully, right? And I agree with you because you went there, right? And somehow it became something about budget issue.
Yeah, they're trying to throw the talk.
Yes, but I just want to say that every year, no matter what, there is a budget. There's even a budget in your own home and in everything. Some people who, you know what I mean? But you have been going along right good.
Let me let you understand what I mean. Because people get it misconstrued, right? Mm-hmm. In 1984, right? Who was the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago?
When in 1984?
Yeah.
That was George Chambers.
George Chambers, right? Good.
Right.
In 1985, 86, it had an election, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Who won the election?
The NAR.
And the NAR government, right, when they won that election and they came into power, you know what they realized? That all the budgets that was being given to our country prior to that was a lie, because it had no money in the treasury. And that was a cut back, this, cut that, and go and get borrow money from the IMF and all kind of thing to bring back the country.
Well, let me add there. No, that is not so. In 1970, there was money. There was an oil boom, and that is why they had the black power, right? Because the money was not trickling down to where it should be. That was one of the reasons. So they had a budget, because just hold on a second. In the 70s, you may not remember. I don't know how old you were. I was around. People may not know the actual figure, but they could go back in Hampstead and get it. But at the time, you also had a young Basil Pandey. You must remember that. And there was a budget set, and there was agreements and disagreements, right? Even with the DLP, and when do you know? I don't know if you are aware that Dr. With A&R Robinson, right, was groomed to be the next prime minister in the PNM. He was the minister of finance then. You
don't need to go to all that history. I just want to do my favor.
But the point I'm making is that before NAR, there was budget, because there were shows with the opposition debating the budget.
Hold up. Let me explain what I mean, right? And I want him out there, right? If you go into economics and you go and just go to Oxford Dictionary and type in the word budget, and you will realize that budget means to find how much money there is, how much money is being spent, how much money is being saved. It's called that budgeting, like how you budget your household, right? Right. If what is being said is skewed, then you cannot call that a budget.
Agree.
Understand what I mean?
Yes.
It's kind of like somebody telling you right now what we getting, what they're telling you to go and take is a V, right? But it's not you can't say it's a V, because what a V does do, this is not doing. V is prevent you from getting a disease. You can't tell me there's a V and I still can get the disease that it's preventing me to get. Right? So then that is what you call it skew. Right? So prior to that, right, what we were getting was what they think we want to hear. And they call it a budget.
All right, I agree. No,
thank you very much.
I just want to say something, please. Let me just finish, right? I was want to answer the last caller, right? I don't think, right, nepotism and that is a government. So I think that is a DNA problem we have, because it doesn't trickle down to this government. It trickles down to us generally, because we may not see it. Even in the media, there's favoritism of people who playing and directing what songs they be playing, and people who have no brain. But right? Correct. So I don't think that is a government. I think it's all of us our problem.
No. But why I say it's a government problem. You don't have countries do allow that, right? Countries like Singapore and Qatar and these other countries, these even the United States.
No, I wouldn't say United States. I mean, I don't know the others, but in the United States.
I talking based on government, eh? What we do here in Trinidad and Tobago, you know what we do? When we get into power, we put our friends, families, and finances into positions that they're not even qualified for, just to get paid.
But I can say that happens in many countries. May not be the ones you call, but it certainly happens. It happens in the United States as well. Because
if you say
I'm explaining myself, there was a Kennedy dynasty, right?
Yeah.
Right? And there were other things like that. But I am not here just to debate that. I am saying, and you have a fit match home. You know they are better players because of what school you're going to. That's not a government. I play football and I was better than people who played in Maple, but because it was the coach went CIC, so the college boy and the fear boys in Woodbrook gave him that. So I am just saying it happens, and it is not only a governmental thing. We are part of the government system. It's a DNA thing. It's a cultural thing. Because you playing up, that heavy, you playing in a fit match, you better than somebody kind of hold the what they call in a cricket match. And everybody's commentators like Fuzzy and Ruskin Mark, but they never make no run so quick, but these big set of commentators. It happened. And I think it's not only, I mean, it's to the government.
You understand what
he's saying?
You know, anyway, Doctor, and I agree with you when it comes to the same money. What he giving us is not saying the handout they giving us our own. I agree with you with that.
Correct. Thank you very much.
Then, take care.
Yeah, man. Good contribution. Thank you very much.
Very, very good contribution.
This is the kind of contribution.
I could have listened to him all afternoon.
Yeah, because he making a lot of sense.
Lot of sense. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, he's making a lot of sense, Evie. A lot of sense. You understand? Man says a generational curse. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Evie. Mr. Evie, I tell you this second time. If you need money, you take your grandchildren, your children, your grandmama, your father, everybody with caucus bag and go to my church and tell me all yours. Somebody come up, camp on your next week. To camp on the tree. What you call her again? What you call him? Oh
God, oh God.
You know, discredit a good man who called before to take that call.
No, you have to allow the callers to speak.
To talk.
Yeah.
To talk that?
Yeah. You want to talk about...
Yeah, time. They need to listen.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. This is Solian to the house. Well, yeah, I listened the whole topic heavy, and you know something, my head just ringing around with the ideas that I keep putting on this station all the time. That I say, let me call in quick. You see, global affairs is what we have to overstand, otherwise we go be just going around in circles, right? This thing starts from the head, and you know is a big secret organization that's running the world. You have to understand what they are, where they're going, and whatever to be able to encounter it. Right now, I'm going up in David Mohammed meetings because he answered my phone this morning. I wasn't getting too far while on this station, but you know, and I think we have to do something plenty much more right now. And there's so much things, so much ideas I have that I can't talk everything in one little few minutes when I get you. But you see, we have to form a revolution against principality and spiritual wickedness. That is what I'm about for years now. That is really the government of God, you know. That is our one common knowledge amongst all nations of the earth. That is, but you see, we have to know we origin. And then the black man will get back his rightful place, his rightful respect on the earth, who we are. Then they will know that the singers and dancers and the players of instrument, the music is the spiritual energy that influence peace, love, righteousness, the integrity of man. And you see, we need to do that. That is a revolution in itself. You know, we could dominate the earth by that, and it's much more, a whole lot when it comes to the government of God. But it's values like that now. We have to magnify, and we have to know it. You see, years are trying to do it, but people are just take little fragmentary ideas, and nobody helping me. It's not like it has some movement out there where you could go by, like he says a Muslim, you could go by the big imam, or he says a Catholic, you go by the head priest. But you know, under Rastafari and your own self-consciousness, you remember, you praying, fasting, bowing down to the ground, God giving you ideas, but in the end of the day, who gonna have them ideas? God is coming from the sky and nobody, I'm bringing a little finance for you to help you, you know. You understand? You have to lean on somebody. I'm trying to lean on David Mohammed because as Muslim, them is the only kind of close thing to the liberation of the government of God. But if you get them to understand the new covenant of Jesus Christ, then we gonna have a global liberation with Islam, you know, because them have a diehard kind of spirit towards what they believe in. But all you have to do is get them to understand now the new covenant of God is done being, you know, you see the reality of all we're being said in the Bible is coming to pass. So if you could get them there, you could conquer the earth. Probably I'll try Islam. I'm trying to see if we could get them.
All right, cool. All right, so Lance, bless and love.
See me, you can conquer.
Now, this last half an hour here, we have to talk about solutions. Solutions. You have any?
I have a call. Hi, good afternoon.
Good evening again.
Yes.
I just want to add that we are living in a world and a country where everybody have these solutions but nothing is solved. All right? That is a parable and it is the truth. Everybody comes on board. Listeners, callers, everyone, hosts, talk to hosts. We all have the solution but things are not solved. And it is so sad. But the only thing I can conjure up is that most of what was said today by both of you all made me very proud today by what you all have stated concerning about the monies that are generated and given. But I would like to make one advice, maybe if a government minister is listening, that the diversification of the economy is our human resource and not surrounds the buildings that house everything, the structural buildings and the infrastructure. Because I can't continue to see big, tall buildings and people eating out of a dustbin and qualified people. And if you look around, you're seeing these people more and more in the street children. You know what I mean? And that is what is needed. And my solution to that is that within the arts and the music is a rich diversity where people with serious and constructive music are given opportunities to, the government should own these songs and give them the money, because the same money that they are putting out for oil and gas to generate that can be placed on the right. Remember, look at Winston Devine, right? That's a household name who passed on. If there was collection of his work, royalties going abroad, generates royalties that will go back to the government through ownership to the royalties played and on live performances. That is what is needed, because all governments who are coming and going could be publishers to the performing rights and ownership of those songs. Give the writers a home and proper things like what they would do one cricketer who made so much runs and have everything, even the sky and moon. But when you evaluate Kitchener's work, Devine's and so many, and so many others, Stalin and so many others, and not only in calypso and soca, but generally genres, because I contributed to the landscape too. People may not know that I won 3 national and 3 Caribbean song festivals. Few people know that. I'm the only one in the whole Caribbean to do that. But yet still, I am still operating in and out of taxi. If I was living in the United States, I would be a multi-millionaire, right? But I only stayed back because of my turn. It's not about me, it's about we. And once we could understand, governments could understand, it's not about them and their family, what you are now alluding to, and I agree with, that there's a general, look at even with the disability grants, right? They are capable people who could be given a constructive job and take them off of the dependency when they are gifted. So in other words, the music, the film, the dance, proper music, the lyrics that will uplift and the responsibility of those who are on the radio station, and in this one, to realize it's not a handpicked few soca artists that they get royalties or alleged payola, which is wrong. That there's a wide spectrum of music. It's only Talk City Radio is playing a wide section of the music. But what about those other stations with Bollywood and Hollywood and all of that, and no Trimbago would, right? That royalty is going to India, to America, and is not staying here. And it is time the government put in place a quota where royalties are, we play and we recognize the composers. And if I was a minister of culture, I would recognize the steel band and have a radio station for only music playing, pan music, whether it is by itself or whether it is with other musical instruments, and recognizing the composers, because the more I'm not wealthy, because I can't remember when last my song is played on this station or any station, but the royalties is derived on how often the songs are played on the airwave, online, and on the and live. Unfortunately, they're not live performances these days because of the pandemic. So we rely on royalties from the broadcast. But it's hard to win a road march or anything.
Kola?
Yes.
Kola, I think you're going off topic a little bit. right?
Yeah.
And what you're talking about, you need to do a whole show on that.
All right,
Right?
but it's just a solution factor. Okay.
All right.
Take care. Bye bye.
Okay, brother. Thanks a lot.
All right, so
Go ahead and
we
read
will
it.
hold the phone call. So now a lot of plus is up heavy. There are 8.5 million new reasons to feel alive. The lot of plus jackpot is now an estimated $8.5 million.
Wow.
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 $8.5 million. Your life is whatever you make it. Imagine breathing in some fresh air in your new acre of land, or building a few apartments, then upgrading your own home to your dream mansion. The Ladder Plus jackpot is now $8.5 million. Plus match 5 numbers. I think if you're matching 5 numbers now, what are 8.5
Yeah,
million?
it's like you had a 200,000.
Come on now.
I
man.
don't 300,000.
The rules are the rules. So if you match 5 numbers, you can win $50,000. Live life at its fullness. Get your tickets now for this Saturday's $8.5 million. Lot of plus jackpot.
That's today?
Huh?
That's today?
Today?
We still have time?
Yes, heavy, because winners always play.
Lot of plus.
I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, heavy. You see that? That day? I getting in on that.
Of course.
Yeah. I going
You have to try. Yeah, you have to try.
I will start right downstairs.
If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance.
Yeah, I will start downstairs by my boy down there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a little quick pick there.
So it's quick pick or is right down your number?
Nah, quick picking.
You quick picking?
Yeah, I quick
You believe people just win quick pick? When most of the people win is quick pick?
People win Lotto is quick pick.
You sure, boy?
I believe so. Quick.
I believe you have to play the same numbers every Saturday. Right down, you have your numbers,
Right.
a group of numbers, and you play that religiously.
And maybe.
Maybe, yeah. But we're saying it's true, eh?
I think most of the people is quick pick, boy.
Yeah.
I feel so, boy. Why going on them up to quick pick? Right? Because the one numbers are going on right now. I going on win the 8.5. Heavy, you give the 0.5.
Thank you.
But the 0.5 good enough?
Yeah, I said thanks.
Right? Understand? So what? Back to the phone call.
So,
what you want to do?
No, I just want people to know we have about 15, 20 minutes again, and then we go into music. Then we have a little solutions. Because
it's going to be some music.
we need to understand that we are going nowhere and we keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That is madness. The only thing constant in life is change.
Yeah.
Right? Every day you get older. You're not as young as you used to be.
Yeah.
You understand? You're changing, your body changing, the time's changing, everything changing. But yet still, we still have the same problems that we have since 1993.
Yeah. But no, the problems is a little greater.
Greater now.
Yeah, it's a
right?
little greater. Because the bills is a little greater.
Correct, but
not a little,
but other problems that have been there,
yeah,
it's still there. Health,
yeah,
water,
yeah,
problems still, and this is problems that we cannot fix.
Nope.
You understand? Housing. Imagine people still waiting for houses.
Yeah,
you understand?
Houses there.
It's just, and I'll be honest with you. If you really be honest, you're going to realize that every single government that governed this country did not have the citizens I had. They just went in there to thief.
Wow.
I honestly believe that.
Sad heavy.
Because when I check, TC, we was no hand-to-mouth country. You understand?
Yeah.
Our people suppose, if you had the people, if you wasn't there for the people, right? You had money to fix everything.
Yeah.
You had the money to fix every single problem that it had.
I can't say every government that went there.
All.
No, I can't say all.
Who you want to pull out?
I'll pull out the NL.
Well, they had nothing to thief, so.
I'll pull out the NL. You see, when as you get older,
You get to understand. Mm-hmm.
Right? And I would say the NAR is the only government that stood there.
Yeah.
With nothing.
And still,
when I say nothing, I don't mean that they really physically had nothing. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
What
they make do with what they had.
Everybody has a float.
Yeah.
But the lump sum that everybody else was living off, and they didn't have the lump sum to live off, so they had to tighten the belt and do certain things that would,
That doesn't make drastic changes. Yeah, with regards to how it was, and I think.
And I would take those changes then, any day.
Yeah, then to now. Yeah.
I will go back there and take those
changes there any day to now.
To
but
what I'm getting.
And the changes what it made had benefit us in the long run.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. It actually bring us out from an economical downfall. Yeah. Right? So I want to give credit to them, even though the citizens who was wrong at that time cursed them and deemed them to be the devil. Yeah. Right? So people, solutions. Take a course.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon again. Every NTC are talking about ANR. He come and tell the people, you know, when he come and tell the people he give them so and so money. He will come and offer the people them, you know. He come and tell you, oh, it's good to money. Oh, he know that he got the power. He go tell the people them, and then the union behind him. The union was behind them too. And 33 see them get, I think.
Yeah.
So run the 33 cents. 33 see them get. This government, you can't pass a good bill, sir. You can't pass a good bill in the parliament. You can't pass a good bill at 24, 23 seats or 22. You could pass something. You can't pass nothing because the next time watching you. The next time watching you get have a blessed day. This country not an easy country to run. Patrick Manning says on may the God rest his soul in peace. This country not a good country, nice to run. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.
All right, mommy. Okay, mommy.
Oh Lord. And the reason for that is because we divided.
You see, Heavy.
Yes, sir.
You born in the 70s, I grew up in the 70s, and I listen to Dr. Equilips every year reading up the budget, brother man. I know what you're saying, but here I telling it, every year it had a budget. And concerning nation building, since 2015, this government have one of the hardest set of measures taken for we to be in this position where we are right now, because they have to borrow the little tax they get and the heritage and stabilization fund for which to reach in this position. And whatever development what taking place for the last 7 years since this government day, I thankful for it, because here we're going on. You see where the measures where they had to take, plenty people would have been home. The situation in Trinidad and the Tobago could have been worse than how it is right now. If you was a shame, and as a shame, you're born in the 70s, I grew up in the 70s, and it always had a budget. Thank you very much.
Hi, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon again. You could remember how the $2 bill, what we had, and you could remember who that money lost on that? With all of the $2 bill? I'm calling no name, no warrant.
They're still doing it.
The heavy. I already see what's going on. Hi, good afternoon.
I won't be too long, right?
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to add, you see, one of the things that can be solved, and I think worldwide, is that you have a country like Panama, which I feel should be sanctioned by countries around the world, because they are holding people alleged with money, not only here, but worldwide, because of their the immunities, not extradite them back, right? I think countries, United Nations, should hold that country, and so that people will come back and face the charges of that. So that money should be accounted for and put to good use. That is one of the things you can say. Okay then.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Evie.
Yes, good afternoon.
Auntie C.
Yes, darling.
How are you going? All good?
We there. How you going?
I'm going good. I'm inside.
All right.
You hear me, darling?
Yes, honey.
I like all the topic, all the talking there. But I see some things all you know. You all are like we have to tell all you.
Yeah.
You hear?
Tell
Because
me.
how old you is, Evie?
Tell we now, darling. Tell we. Don't study your old ways. Tell we.
Yeah, because there are a lot of things was going on when it was going to school. Government used to give each other money so their parents had buy the books.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
The little ones and them went in standard one, and then the big one come on in transfer. My turn is together.
Right.
You understand? We get a lot of help from them. But I can't bad talk them. I can't bad talk them. I'm telling you mine. I cannot bad talk this government. You understand?
Nice.
I grew up with my mother and my father, everybody. My father and mother gone. And I still there with them. You understand, darling?
Yes,
By
you
grace of the Lord, right?
Yes,
So
sweetheart.
see if all them could get something from the old ones, so they will get to know what is really going on.
Well, you see, the thing is, darling, you believe that you owe the government something. Up to now, yeah, but that's what you just said. You can't bad talk them because
Yes,
you
I
get some
can't
books
bad talk
because
them.
you get some books for the children from them.
Yes, and all
right?
these things, but
Right, but the thing is, darling.
All they get enough now?
The thing is, darling, what I'm trying to open your eye to is if something is wrong, not because somebody gave some books.
No.
Right? Not
If
because somebody,
something
if
is
the
wrong-
neighbor that gave some books and then throw water on you after you take it.
No.
If the neighbor taking dog doo-doo after he give you some books and throw it in your yard every morning. Because the neighbor gave some books, you're taking it. Well then, darling, don't do me that now.
A wrong thing.
A wrong thing is a wrong thing. So anyhow you take it. You can't tell me because the government gave some books.
You can't buy
25 years after, if they're doing ill things, you cannot talk about it. That is not bad talking a government.
No,
She don't know that they're supposed to get she
That right there, darling, is just
you
bringing the ill stuff so they could do the correct thing. They could come back and give more books.
Right. The only way that just know, but so we are not
Them days are coming back at all. Them days are.
You understand?
Them
the
days
only
are
right
coming
chat,
back.
right? So far.
Forget that,
Okay,
darling. The
bye
book
bye.
days are-
Have a nice day.
You too, darling. You too. And that's the thing, as somebody get a little NHA house, they dedicated to the government that UNC give me a house. So you see me, I vote in UNC for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
UNC give me I get my house under UNC.
And they pay for the house, eh?
But you had to pay for that house. They didn't give you the house. they take your money from the funds that you accumulate.
The taxpayers' money.
Taxpayers' money.
Build a house.
Build a house, and they're supposed to give it to you, but and now they're charging you for it.
Yeah, and you have to pay.
They're making money twice.
Yeah.
You understand that?
And then you that. I can't buy talk them. I get a house.
I get a house.
And I have to vote for them because they get my house.
Yeah, I get a house. I get a house.
Or I get a walk. Yeah.
I work in county to the council.
To the council, yeah.
The group. Through the group. So when I was part of that PNM group, I did get so I dedicated to the PNM win, lose or draw for the rest of my life. They could dig out your eye, they could raise price. I get my
I don't
walk
care.
there.
I get my walk.
Don't care. That cannot continue.
Wow.
People open up all your eyes now, man. That cannot continue. That cannot continue.
Anyway, we going.
We have a pause. We have to
we're for a
pause
break, and then after we come back with some music. Until we go talk to her next week again. Next week Saturday, we go back here, same time, same place.
I mean, at the end of the day, we have to open our eyes. Not because you get work, you have to go to work every morning. Still, you have to
go to work
every morning,
and you have to work,
and you have to work and get your salary. You get a house. If you ain't paying for the house,
they go kick you out.
Come on, after a while, maybe 15 years, and you ain't pay 16 years.
And it's not they get the house. The system supposed to. Oh God.
Anyhow, we have to go. We have to go. We'll be right back.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
It's Christmas.